there's one guy in particular I think we should let go, and that's K1.
Well, hold on. Let's talk about K1 right now because that's interesting. I was watching him too, and I think they probably will let him go because he's older. But I just want to give K1 credit. After watching film and watching Ambry Thomas and Emmanuel Mosley line up like 8-10 yards off their dudes all day and just bail at any sign of a go route, K1 is the only guy, Jimmy Ward too, is the only guy who will get up in a guy's face and actually play aggressive man-to-man coverage at the line of scrimmage. Now, he gets beat sometimes because he's
no,
K1.
I really like K1 Williams.
Respect it. I respect it. He actually goes face-to-face with these guys. And you know what? He did break up a pass in the red zone that got intercepted by Jimmy Ward. It was a hell of a play. It was great coverage on Cooper Kupp. Kupp tried to cross his face. He broke it up. It was the best play a Niners DB made in that game. I want to give K1 some credit, especially if he never plays with the Niners again. They're going to have to find an upgrade for him. And that means probably –
upgrade may not be possible.
That means spending a lot of money on the position in free agency or spending a high draft pick on it because he's actually pretty damn good.
At the end of the year, his play definitely improved. We had some with him at the midpoint.
Confident dude.
He is very confident. And the thing is, he's one of the biggest hitters on the team.
Hell yeah. I love that. He's a bigger hitter than either safety.
My only concern with him is the lack of development at the position, and that will be right back here in this conversation 2 years from now.
Well, he's not quite athletic enough or big enough to really be a man-to-man threat, and he's losing athletic. He's going to be 30. So, yeah, but I just want to say he really competes, and I didn't feel like Mosley and Thomas were really competing. I felt like they were like, I'm just not going to get beat. I'm just going to play really. And I didn't really respect Sherman at the end of his career when he did that, and I didn't really like to see that in this one. It was kind of disappointing to see it on film, and it was I just appreciated K1 saying, you know, I'm going right up against Cooper Kupp. I'm going to look bad. I'm probably going to give up a touchdown, but I'm also going to force an interception. I'm also not going to back down, and I thought it was really, really impressive.
Here's the thing. If you play scared, then you're going to lose.
Thank you.
Let them beat you because you want everything that you can bring as a player and let them beat you that way. You can't just sit there as a boxer and take body blows.
That's what the corners did.
You're gonna have to
That's what the corners did. They were just like, and K1 Williams actually threw punches and got hit in the face. I really respect what K1 did in this game.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
exactly. And to be honest with you, if you don't have the ability to really match up with Cooper Kupp, you have to attack him.
Yeah.
Cooper Kupp is not the biggest, strongest guy, and K1 Williams is a big hitter. To me, K1 Williams needed to set a tone with Cooper Kupp if he could hit him at the points of contact, at the point of the catch, just to kind of say, hey, I'm here. You want to feel that again? Catch it one more time. And that's kind of what K1 brings. And we have no beastly corners. But to give a shout out to Emmanuel Mosley, he's a pretty sure tackler.
He's a good hitter.
TFLs. He looked good out there. That's one thing I love about him is that he really sticks his nose in there. So he's pretty fearless as well. And maybe Emmanuel Mosley, man, if I was the DB coach on this team, I'd get Emmanuel Mosley in the weight room and out on the track, get him a little faster, a little stronger, and see what he could do. Yeah,
because he misses about a quarter of a season every year. Milf Hunter says Trey Lance needs to learn how to slide. Yeah, he dives. I don't think – did he play Little League? Can't be playing Little League not knowing how to slide. That's a big red flag, Trey. Go back. You have to go and do every stage of Little League like Billy Madison. You have to start T-ball, and you have to graduate 2 weeks each one, and then you can come back and play for the 49ers. But it has to be like Billy Madison.
Yes.
And you have to learn something about yourself along the way. Priya, what's up, Priya? Says, love seeing Sybilla on your show. We're like besties now. I know this is a long shot.
Awesome. She knows football, by the way. We need to do a women's round table to reflect on the season. And we'll bring Crystal.
How about next Wednesday, we'll do it.
Mariah,
Priya, are you in?
Priya, I think is the fourth person.
All right, let's do it. Priya, DM. We're gonna set up the women's round table. Let's try to do it next week too. I know because February is like, let's do it now. Let's get it going. I know this is a long shot, but think there's any chance Brady will unretire and finish his career in the Bay and have Lance sit one more year? I don't think so. It almost felt like someone kind of forced him. He did not seem like he wanted to retire. In that little blurb that he sent out, he's like, look, you know, blah, 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 blah. This is what I live for, but I'm going to go do other stuff for now. It's like
Giselle. That's the only person who forced him to retire. And I was wondering if she was like, look,
dude,
you guys should have won that game. But how many more years as a mother, as your wife, am I going to have to deal with this? You're this close to the Super Bowl or winning it every single year. So when's the end? I could see this conversation coming from her. It's like, you got 7 championships. You like,
yeah.
you're
what are you doing
one day. You know, you don't have to be done with football, but when are you going to be done with this many hours per week of practicing and putting your and when are you going to take a Steve Young career-ending hit?
Yeah, your oldest son is 35 years old. I mean, when are you going to spend time?
Exactly.
Yeah, I mean, really, how old are you?
Say that I would love it if he came to the Bay. Oof.
It would be cool. I just don't think he's allowed to. I think he's been told.
Well, he's still under rights with Tampa Bay. So if he unretires, the ugly truth is that we have to trade for him.
That's right.
So that's why the conspiracy theory that's out there is that Jimmy Garoppolo is part of that trade package, but I don't think Bruce Arians wants him.
What we need to get Xavier Howard out of Miami since he wants out could be an option. Kittle in a 3rd, 4th.
I don't think McDaniel goes there as the new head coach and then says, I'll axe one of my best players. Goodbye.
Yeah, it's a bad move for the locker room, right?
Exactly.
Yeah, it's a good point. Who would do something like that?
Even if he brings in Kittle, it wouldn't matter because Kittle's not part of that
Chip
locker room.
Kelly would do something like that.
Ugh.
Oh, I'm here. LaShawn McCoy, peace. Deshaun Jackson, peace. Yeah, no, that's something.
The football gods. You're a Bruins fan, right?
I mean, I went there. I don't root for Chip Kelly.
Okay, I was going to say. I was going to say they punished you, for some past trespass.
No, they did. I can't even root for UCLA. Ugh. Is he still there? He's still there, isn't he? All right, I don't want to talk about it.